A former inmate has filed a federal lawsuit against the city and county of Denver and Denver Health after she gave birth in jail last year. Surveillance video released by her attorney shows Diana Sanchez was in labor in a medical unit within the Denver jail in July of 2018. Sanchez says she pleaded for help for hours, even after her water broke. She says she was forced to give birth alone in her cell after about 5 hours. The Denver jail released a statement saying that the staff followed the rules and regulations accordingly, and that Sanchez was under the care of medical professionals when she gave birth.
And my response is that is preposterous. If a woman is in labor for hours and hours and hours and ends up giving birth all by herself in a cold, dirty jail cell, and that's following policy, something is profoundly wrong.
Denver Health also released a statement saying it provides high-quality health care to thousands of inmates each year, but it cannot comment on this case because of the lawsuit. Sanchez is suing to force changes in jail policy and to create more accountable systems.